what you need, yeah. Man, I got it, wow.
Everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. Your host, Frank Holder here. This is the show where we talk about sports with comedians. So without further ado, let's get it popping. My man Howie Bell is in the building. Howie, how you having? Howie?
How you doing, brother?
Oh, okay. I see it now. It was a little blurry. Okay, the Detroit line, you representing?
Hey, man, I'm sorry. How you doing, Frank Holder?
I'm doing okay. How you doing, Howie Bell?
I'm very comfortable right now, as you can see.
Yeah, I see. I see. The way you squeezing that pillow is the way y'all squeezed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last night.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we gonna get into it. Let me introduce the next comedian, Maurice Smith. Mo, how you doing, Mo? Mo, you okay there, Mo?
That's all I got left.
This is
all I got left. This is all my hopes and my dreams are riding on this right here. This is all I got left.
All right. Let me see what D Jones is talking about. D Jones, how you doing, bro?
The cock and the walk. You hear me? The cock and the walk. The Patriots got the cock and the walk.
All right.
What up, though? Hey, Howie, congratulations, man. Your team.
No, I don't need your I don't need your congratulations, brother.
Ooh.
I told you what was going on with the. Hey, how you doing, Jay?
Hey, I'm gonna put this up. As Howie would know, Morehouse don't win homecomings ever. We won one this weekend. Let's go, baby.
That's filmmaker Jason Hayes, y'all, who joined the show, man. So we got a lot to talk about. So let me get ready to get the thing popping. Let me get ready to get the shows, how I always like to do. So Howie, you're gonna go up here first, man. I'm gonna put you here first. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the top stories in sports, man. And we gotta say, man, we got to talk about the Seattle Mariners were a couple of outs away from going to their first World Series. But Toronto spoiled all of that, bro. They spoiled all of that. Talk to me, how. What's your take on Seattle? A couple of hours away, and Toronto coming back, storming back in dramatic fashion with a couple of home runs to jump in Game 7. In Game 7 to join the World Series with Los Angeles Dodgers. What's your take, Howie?
I didn't watch the whole game. I watched some of the game, and I'm gonna tell you this, man, that was incredible. But I'm gonna tell you this though, man, the Blue Jays they got a franchise, bro. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing this for a long time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they're brand new to the block. And so the Blue Jays popped them, bro. They got popped.
Right.
They got popped. And it was incredible, man. That was really good, man. That was good. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say about it, man. That was incredible.
Okay, so Mo, Vladimir Guerrero was named ALCS MVP. First two games, he was like 0 for 7, didn't hit nothing. The last couple of games, he exploded. He even passed your boy. So, yeah, what's your take? Do you think Vladimir Guerrero could take that into the World Series? Or do you think they're about to hit a wall as they get ready to face the Dodgers?
Yeah, they're going to hit a wall. It's called the Dodgers. They're going to shut them down. This is a wrap. I can't stand Toronto. This is the only time I'm ever going for the Dodgers, except when they was in Brooklyn. I wasn't born yet. I don't give a damn about the Toronto. Only thing I like in Toronto is the strippers, man, and the comedy scene. I heard Canada got good comedy. I want to check that out and be a part of it one day. Other than that, and Drake too. They not like us.
Okay. So D Jones, George Springer had the game of his life. Hit a couple of home runs. Vladimir Guerrero hit a couple of home runs. They made it. Listen, they the top of the news cycle today, man, because they won Game 7 in dramatic fashion. What was your take on that, D?
There's nothing better than the Game 7. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah.
So I hope the World Series go to a Game 7 because that's the only way I'm gonna watch it. To be honest with you. And like I said, I went with the city with the prettiest women, and that definitely is Toronto. So I can't wait. LA and Toronto. Pretty women everywhere.
Can you imagine traveling between those two cities, D? Can you imagine that?
Amazing. And what if Trump put a tariff out and we can't?
He might. Don't give him no damn ideas, bro.
Yeah. We can't have a World Series.
Yeah, he might do that. Jason Hayes, we haven't heard from you in a couple of days. I hope your travels was good. I hope everything was good for you. Good to see you back there, brother. Good to see you back.
Hey man, travels was great. I'm back, I'm recharged, ready to go. I'm wearing my stuff, and I can assure the viewers, I'm wearing pants today. Okay.
Okay. All right, hey, tell me what your take is on the Dodgers and obviously the Dodgers facing the Blue Jays in the World Series. What's your take?
Listen, I'm borrow, for D Jones on this, man. I don't give a piss about no damn MLB. Okay. Hey, listen, I have not been hyperbolic when I say this. I have not watched a single baseball game this entire baseball season
Wow.
at all. Right. So, but I mean, I watch the Shohei stuff. I mean, I watch highlights, like most casual fans do, other sports. Um, like Mo, I mean, I'm kind of halfway in on the Dodgers because they did start here in Brooklyn, but they went out there, so I don't get pissed about them either. So forget Toronto, forget the Dodgers, but baseball is one of them crazy sports, bro. Where if the right team get hot at the right time, and a game 7 win like that can be indicative of being hot. Don't be surprised if Toronto take that thing. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I won't be surprised because Toronto is hot. We got to definitely give it to them on that one. But now let's move on, man, because other sports in the cycle, we got to talk about Howie Bell. You up, bro, and just in time because we got to talk about the dominance of the Detroit Lions put on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and even I didn't see that coming. I thought it'd be a lot closer. I thought they'd win by maybe 1, maybe 2, 3 would be a stretch. But Detroit showed the world last night that they are much better than their record says to me. I mean, you know what I mean? They were dominant on all facets of the game. What's your take on Detroit defeating Tampa Bay Bucks?
Well, let me tell you this, brother. I saw it coming.
Mm-hmm.
I've been telling people, man, we have the best running back tandem in the NFL.
Yep.
We have the best, probably one of the best offenses overall. And our defense, let me tell you something. Our defense showed up so cold. Let me tell you something, man. All this, and I was a Baker Mayfield guy. You know what I'm saying? I was all for him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions, bro, showed that they shut all that noise up, dog. All that MVP and Baker Mayfield MVP, that's done right now. Dog, the Lions shut them down.
Mm-hmm.
And with about 5 of our defensive backs out. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, bro. The Lions are coming. And I tell people this all the time. Listen, bro, we only got a few things missing. We'll be there. I think the Lions going to the Super Bowl this year, though. Mark
Yeah,
my words. We beat their ass. We beat Tampa Bay's ass last night.
we did. They definitely did. So,
Beat their ass.
Mo, do you think with the loss last night, do you think that hurts Baker Mayfield's chances for the MVP?
Man, the biggest loss for him is losing Mike Evans. Losing the game could have kept him in the Raiders, but having Mike Evans gone out now, possibly for most of the season, that's the bigger loss than losing that game.
Yeah.
He might he might stay in it if he gets lucky and win a couple, but he had to do some real miraculous stuff. I'm not putting nothing past him. I mean, just the reason why he's in the talk now, because we've been putting things past him, wondering if he's ever going to do it, and he's been doing it. So I guess the rest now is, listen, we got to see what happens.
And Mo, and I'm going to say something, but I'm going to tell you this. The Lions was really whipping their ass physically last night. Like, they physically beat their ass. And so I don't wish no injuries on no players because we got our share of our own. But, man, this football game, the NFL on a professional, it's a different game, bro. It's serious, man.
Yeah.
And when people start taking it serious, dog, then when you will learn. Dog, the Lions ain't about no games right now.
D Jones, talk to me, man. What you think about Tampa Bay losing Mike Evans with a broken collarbone for the rest of the season? Obviously, Baker Mayfield looked like he lost his MVP contention, and the Detroit Lions look real good. D Jones, what's your take?
It was one game, okay?
Oh God!
It was one game. They whooped Tampa Bay ass thoroughly from beginning to end. Okay, it's really hard to beat the Lions at home. That crowd, that energy. I don't think Tampa had a chance to win last night at all. Okay, but let me say this, and because Howie's my big brother and I love him, but this is why I hate Lions fans. They so arrogant, bro. They this
And
y'all
Patriots
don't know
fans are
why
so
I hate
humble.
Lions. It's
Why are
the
you
fans.
serious?
Listen, the fan they could be they could be 2-5 and they gonna talk like that. It doesn't. And this is what because they good. So the arrogance is even pat. Like you can walk the streets of Detroit. These niggas is arrogant. Okay. When they was 0-16, they was arrogant.
Hey, tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad.
Look, they so
Tell them
arrogant.
why you mad, son.
And they ain't never won shit, but they so arrogant. But they might be the best team in NFC. Maybe.
Yeah,
I
I
I
think
can't
so.
deny it. I can't
think
lie
so.
about it.
I think so. I have to say, Jay, the way I looked at the Detroit Lions play, the way I looked at everybody else, when it comes to the NFC, to me right now, the way I'm seeing it right now, the Lions is the best team in the NFC. Can you dispute that and tell me? Can you say to me the Eagles are better? Can you say to me, hey, pick a team, pick a team? Can you say to me any of these teams are better than right now? Green Bay, just go down the list. Or who's the
The,
best
o-
team?
the only team that I'm willing to say might be better than the Lions in the NFC is the Rams.
Okay,
And that's because Matthew Stafford's playing out of his goddamn mind, and he ain't got Puka out there yet.
yeah,
I mean, that's the only team that I'd say defensively. I mean, you can argue could
right,
be better
right.
because I think the Rams defense might be a little better than theirs. Um,
But Jay, did
yeah.
Baker Mayfield lose the MVP to last night too?
Well, listen, I believe that Jay is on the record all season saying that Baker was fugazi. Okay, I've been telling y'all all year he was fugazi.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they won a lot of games early that they should have lost. The
yeah,
other teams gift wrapped it, gave him wins. So it covered up how he really wasn't great in the game. But because he's gutty and he gritted it out and, he didn't blow the game, then all of a sudden he's a legitimate MVP candidate. I don't believe that, man. I mean, I don't believe in Baker being an MVP. I just don't. The Tampa defense, is what, it's how they thrive. Now, granted, he's been handicapped, the past few games. Mike Evans was already dinged before this game. So Mike been hurt off and on all season. So I'm not surprised that he just got hurt. You know what I mean? And then the other wide receiver was out too. But that rookie balling for them. What's his name?
Ibuka.
Ibuka, yeah, out of Ohio State. He he balling. So Baker really has no excuse. He gazing at me. I don't think he's really all that good, to be honest. I mean, I think every quarterback, I can name 10 quarterbacks that I take over Baker Mayfield, like without even blinking. So, hey, I never believed in him.
okay, all right. So Howie, let's move on and let's talk about the other Monday Night Football game last night. The Seahawks ended up defeating the Texans, and the way the Texans lost last night, a lot of Texans fans are upset. I mean, really upset. Talk to me about the Seahawks defeating the Texans last night and the Texans collapse.
Yeah, the Texans, I love them too. I really like the Texans. Um, they just can't get it together, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with them, whether it's coaching or the schemes, or I don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But the Texans, man, but I like the Seahawks. I bet I said this all year long. Seahawks are going to do it. They're always going to be a good program. You know what I'm saying? The Seahawks are good, man. We keep underestimating how good they are. You know what I'm saying? Like they're really, and they've been consistent for years.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me when I tell you, Seahawks ain't never really, really, really fell off. You know what I'm saying? So they've always been in contention. But the Texans, man, damn, I feel sorry for them. You know what I'm saying? They're like the ones you want to see win, but they never could get the girl. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Texans, come on, man. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, I have to agree with that one. So Mo, give me your assessment of the Seahawks, and do you think their QB should be in MVP conversation because they steadily winning?
Yeah, who's that quarterback again? I can't remember his name.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Donald, that's right. Um, they winning. I think it's one of those like to me. The Seahawks seem to be doing like a old San Antonio Spurs type move, just steadily winning under the radar. 'Cause ain't nobody really talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
nobody's. I mean, listen, I'm kind of shocked they came up to that. I forgot they were winning. I didn't even get to see the game last night. I saw some clips. I feel bad for CJ Stroud out there in Houston, man, and I feel bad for Houston, period, because they deserve a good football team. I mean, they got everything else. They need some football out there, But MVP talks. Let's see what happens. Maybe,
Mhm.
maybe. Never know.
D Jones, what's your take?
I hate to criticize them, but it might be coaching with the Texans. I don't know. That's one. Two, I was sleeping 9:30 last night. My old ass didn't finish the first game. I wasn't staying up to 10 to watch this one. Who put this on TV? This is crazy. I don't trust Sam
Who
Darnold.
put
He
this
did
on
this.
TV?
I swear. He did this last year. Didn't he win 15 games last year? And
He
Yeah,
then
did
suck
with the
at the
Vikings.
end.
yeah.
So I trust him at the end of the year. Let me see what he do at the end of the year. MVP, sure, they winning, so why not put him in the discussion? But I don't have him number one as MVP.
Jay, you got the last word.
Well, unlike you guys, I was busy driving from Atlanta to New York all day yesterday because my wife and daughter are horrible people.
Mhm.
Neither one of them can drive. How about that? All right. So that's 16 hours of me. So
They real New
so
Yorkers. They real New Yorkers.
real New Yorkers, bro. Like for real, for real. So I didn't get to see the games. I only saw the highlights, but I can only base this on the fact people forget that when Sam Darnold was coming out of USC, he was regarded as a generational kind of talent.
Yeah, he was.
The problem with Sam Darnold was that he got drafted by the goddamn Jets. Okay,
Mhm.
that is where they ruin career. That's where they ruin your career coming out of college. And if
Yep.
you were good someplace else, you go over there and they fuck you up over the, and they erase all that, right? I think that we're just seeing a dude that's had a chance to mature, understand how to be an NFL quarterback. He got with some really good coaches, with some talent around him, and you starting to see this dude blossom. So I'm not surprised by the beatdown because I mean they're a really good team, bro. I mean they've beaten some good teams this year. I mean, they ain't beat no ducks out there. So to have them beat the Texans, I mean, it's really been struggling all year long in multiple facets of the game because the wide receivers still aren't back. So I'm not surprised, the Stroud's struggling. Um, but also, I mean, listen, the Texans are they're like the stage at the Gentleman's Club in Houston. Cheeks, all ass.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
all ass right now, bro. I mean, they're just not a good football team right now.
Okay. So with that being said, I got something special I want to do today, which I never normally do. I'm gonna do something. I don't know if they call it round robin or whatever it is. I want to go through something because today is the kickoff of the NBA season. I saw an article this morning
Mhm.
on the seven trends that people are looking forward to that are happening in the NBA. I'm gonna throw them out there to you guys. You guys answer them quickly because I want to get through these seven questions before we start doing the top five questions, everything else. So the first trend I'm gonna go through. Say it to all you guys. You guys hit me with your best answers to that. And I go to the next one, the next one, the next one, and then at the end of all of that, we're gonna circle back and say one we think is definitely gonna be the one that's gonna kick off the NBA season tonight that we will see. So, Howie Bell, being that you got this up, you go up first. The first trend that everybody was talking about last night in the article, Tyrese Halliburton said that he thinks that you're going to see a lot more of the full court press because of the way the game is happening. What's your take on the full court press happening? What do you think, Howie?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. full court press, whatever. Yeah, because they're trying to stop that 3-pointer. So that's the thing. But if you can dish it in the inside, that's a wrap. So that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what he's talking about. You
All right,
know
so
what
you
I'm
don't
saying?
think full court press is going to work. All right, Mo, what's your take on this, bro? What do you think about the full court press?
I see the full court press working. I mean, they trying to slow up the time of getting that ball down the court. I remember that being one of the things that then slowed the Knicks up last year. They took way too long getting the ball past half court. So, yeah, that was a big thing in the playoffs for a lot of teams. I think it's
Right,
going to work.
Not gonna
I
work.
think. Okay, D Jones, where your take at with the full court press?
My phone had rang. So what was that? What was the question?
The question is, we're going to talk about NBA trends, and we're going to go through for quick 7 NBA trends, and we're going to answer them real quickly. And the first question up right now is, what do you think about the full court press? Do you think the NBA is going to, because trends are happening, we're going to see some new trends. Full court press is the first one. What do you think about that?
No, these Negroes is lazy. It's only 5 great defenders in the league, so I don't see
Right.
that.
You okay? You don't see it working? Okay. So, Jay, where you at with this full court press?
I mean, the full court press. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, like it can slow a team down into getting into their sets. But if you got a good press break on it, then you can get layups out of that too. Like you can get a lot of easy shots by pressing. So, I mean, I'm not surprised that the dude who was scared of the full court press would be Tyrese Halliburton, the dude with no left hand. Okay.
Yeah, right.
He's only concerned about it because that means if they start pressing him full court and put him on his left hand, he might not hold up. But everybody else, they'll be all right, man. I mean, I mean, it'll have them, get into sets later into the shot clock. But like everything, you'll adjust and you will get the press breaks and you will set a pick and you will have some things over the top, to get easy buckets out of it. So you really can't stay in that real long.
Well, I'm going on record as saying full court press is not going to last past December. I think teams will all start out with it, but once everybody gets back into the rhythm of the season, I think that's going to be out. The next thing up, I think Howie Bell is the next question is parity or dynasty. Do you think we're going to see more parity, or do you think the OKC Thunder is about to kick off a dynasty?
That's a good question. But I think OKC is going to go back, and I think they're going to do it again, though. They're my pick to do it again. But I don't know if it's parity or dynasty. I really don't know. But I think it's too early to decide that. I think that they going to do it, though, again. You know what I'm saying? But is it parity or dynasty? I don't know.
All right. Okay. So, Mo, where you at with this? Parity or dynasty?
Ain't no damn dynasty because the Knicks is.
Oh, and he still ain't got it. Okay.
Ain't no damn dynasty.
All
The
right.
Knicks are winning it all this year.
Okay.
You can't be a dynasty with one championship under your belt.
Okay, great point. Great point. D Jones, where you at? Parity or dynasty with the league?
I can see a trend of dynasties. If 3 NBA teams win these next 10 seasons, you got young teams with, they core very young. If they can keep them together, Orlando got a young core, the Pistons got a young core, OKC got a young core. If you can, because these old dudes is about to be gone. So if you can keep these teams together, I can see somebody having a dynasty like at least 3 championships in 10 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be impossible to keep young teams together, bro, because of the way the league is set up now. With the
I said you can get 3, not more than probably no more than 3 in 10 years.
All right, Jay, where you at with this? Parity or dynasty?
Listen, from the way that the NBA structures salaries now, it tells you it's going to be parity.
Right.
Because even if you hit on your draft picks, you can't keep them.
Right.
Because you're only going to be able to pay, like 1.5 dudes,
right.
Real money. And then let's say, you got let's say you really hit like OKC did. And like every draft pick that you hit on lived up, to their draft position. At some point, you got to decide who can I keep, who am I, who I got to let go, because you can't pay everybody that's worth paying now under the guidelines of the how the pay is structured. So if you can't keep everybody, you can't build a dynasty because there's going to be too much going on, in the free agency. So that means you got to hit every time with the free agent too, and that's just not likely.
Howie Bell, LeBron's last ride?
I think so.
Okay, he thinks so. LeBron's last ride. He's going for LeBron's last ride. Mo, LeBron's last ride.
Too soon to tell.
Too soon to tell. D Jones, LeBron's last ride.
Hell no. LeBron won a farewell tour. He LeBron. So maybe next season, but not this season.
Jay, LeBron's last ride.
Hey, I want to say no, but you know he likes symbolism, bro, and this is the 23rd season for him.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true
He
too.
might want to go out on year 23.
All right.
So I don't know.
Okay, so next question up, Howie Bell. The quest for the next face of the NBA. Who do you think is going to be the next face of the NBA? Not excluding the stars right now. Excluding the stars now. The new guys are coming in. Next face of the NBA. Who you got?
What's your boy's name? I can't remember his
Cooper
name.
Flag. Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag.
All right, so he got Cooper Flag. Mo, next face for the NBA.
Shea.
Shea guys, yeah, SGA.
Yeah.
Okay.
SGA.
Okay. All right. D Jones, where you at? Next face of the NBA.
Cade Lamar Cunningham.
Cade by Detroit Pistons.
God damn it.
But he already been around though. But like, so you talking about brand new though?
Yeah, I'm talking about brand new, but
He's still pretty brand new.
Yeah,
He not really.
Jay, next face of the NBA.
Victor Wembanyama is 21 years old, people.
It's definitely gonna be Victor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think,
I don't know why.
But is he new? But is he new?
He's 21 years old, bro.
Yeah, he's new. He's fairly new. He's been in the league for 2 years. All right, Howard. The next question up is: it going to be the return of the double bigs? The teams look like, especially what Houston's doing, a couple of other OKC is doing. The Celtics just did. Are we doing the return of the double bigs? Where you at?
What do you mean the double whoop? Say it again.
Like
double big, two big guys. Like how
the double bigs. I got you.
Yeah, like how San Antonio now got Victor and they got Luke. Oh my God, Luke came from the Celtics. They got two guys there. You know what I mean? Two big guys.
Yeah, and I hope so. I like big guys, man. I like the big boys. Get down there and that don't, not scared to get in that paint as opposed to shooting the threes like everybody doing now. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the return of the big guys, man. I love it.
So you saying, yeah, we're gonna see the return of the double bigs.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, we are. We are.
Mo, where you at with this? The return of the double bigs? You think so?
Yeah, I think so because the bigs are not bigs anymore. I mean, you can put them in there. They can run the point. You know what I'm saying? They can go down low. They're more. Somebody was just saying, recently they're so athletic. It's like bigs are being looked at differently now because if you're not athletic, they don't want you.
Right.
So it's like the bigs are not bigs anymore. They're like point bigs.
Yeah, great point. D Jones, where you at? Return of the double bigs?
It's kind of like what Mo said. Because what Texas is doing is unheard of. But what Houston is doing is unheard of. But even if you got 2 7-footers, they shooting threes and trying to cross people over. So it ain't the same as it used to be. Even if they do start a 6'10" and a 7-foot guy, it still ain't the same. So yes and no.
Okay. Jay, return of the double bigs?
Nah, man, because they don't play in the paint no more. So I mean, they neutralize their size from the style of play. So it doesn't matter. And honestly, I'm gonna really say no because if you put those big dudes out there and the plan isn't to punish the smaller player in the paint, then you at a disadvantage now because he got to move them purpose on the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? If he can't move his feet to stay in front of them guards, then he barbecue chicken all night long anyway. So I'm gonna say no on that.
Okay. I'm going on record right now saying the return of the double bigs, I think, is happening in a big way. Look at what Houston's doing. Look at San Antonio. Look at Dallas, the Mavericks. You just go down the league and everything else. People are trying to do the double bigs because they think it's going to be, it's going to be a different story, and it could possibly be the future. I understand what Jay's saying. He makes some great points, but I think the coaches out here now are trying to do the double big. Look what the Knicks are getting ready to do now, too. I mean, just go down the list. I see that's what I think they're doing. All right, so now,
Frank, I'm sorry, Frank. I didn't mean to cut you off, but to your point, they got to get back to that. Everything goes around in a circle, man. Everything comes back around. It's fundamental to have big guys right there in the paint, Throw the ball down there and have them lay it up or dunk it, bro. They're getting back to fundamental basketball because you live and you die by that three. Everybody's trying to do that. Steph Curry changed the game, but now we got to get back to going in the paint. That's fine.
Okay, Jay,
So
what you gonna
Frank,
say?
yeah, real quick, I just want to say this. So would you say that Michael Jordan, was a decent defender
Yeah,
as a player?
yeah,
Okay. See, it's levels to the positions, right?
right,
Like there's a reason why you never saw Mike guard Isaiah Thomas or Allen Iverson because you saw what happened. When Mike switched out on Allen Iverson, he couldn't stay in front of him.
right,
And the same thing happened when Mike tried to guard Mahmoud Abdul Rauf,
Yeah,
right, yeah,
yeah,
also known as Chris Jackson, who
you're
gave
right.
his ass 40
right.
because you got to stay in front of that smaller, quicker person. That is his domain out there. Your big don't mean nothing out there, man. That air get real thin out there, man. You can't move
No,
them puppies. You barbecue chicken, you toast.
yeah, Jay. Now,
But yeah, but Jay, even if
Mhm.
if you got two bigs out there, if you get past one big, then you got another big you got to deal with. So
No, it
I
doesn't
mean,
matter. It
most
doesn't matter.
times they expect you to get past the first
No,
one, but they wanted you to get into the interior so we have a
no.
better chance of rejection
okay, okay,
or to shot.
okay. All right.
No big is staying in front of that quicker guard. They both gonna be
Yeah,
toast.
they,
It
they
won't
won't.
matter.
All right, but out of all the questions I just asked you right now, right? I asked you what's the NBA trend with parity of dynasty, LeBron's last ride, quest for the next face of the NBA, or the return of the double bigs. Howie Bell, which one do you think is going to be the one that we're going to actually see in fruition in this upcoming season that kicks off tonight? Who you got, Howie Bell? Out of all those I asked, which one you think?
I think we're gonna see LeBron go, man.
Okay, all right. Mo, where you at with that?
Double bigs.
Okay, and D Jones, where you at with that?
That Frenchman is gonna be the next face of the
Hey D, I ain't even gotta think about that one, bro. For real.
NBA. Me neither. I just wanted to be K, but it's he's crazy, bro. We never seen this.
Yeah,
Right, right.
that's
Jay,
crazy.
where you at? Out of all those asks, Jay, which one do you think we're gonna see this upcoming season?
Parity.
Parity? Yeah.
It's
Okay.
gonna be. I mean, a lot of teams are gonna win against teams that you don't think they should be beating. A lot of teams are gonna be losing games you think they shouldn't be losing. It's gonna be a lot of parity.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's gonna be parity. It's really for me. It's really hard for me to say which one out of all these is gonna be, last because the NBA is so different now than any other season we've ever seen. I think we can really see a whole lot of different things. But Howie Bell, now it's time to jump into the top five. So Howie, with that being said, this is what I'd like to do, Howie. I don't know if you got your things ready, but Howie, what are your top five power rankings this week as number 7 comes to a close? Who's number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5?
It's tough, man. This is a tough one. This was a really good week of football, fellas.
Yep.
I say at number 5, I'm gonna put. Ooh wee, this is tough. At number 5, I'm gonna go ahead and put Denver
Okay.
at
What's
number
4?
5.
Who's
That's
4?
arguable.
Who's 4?
I mean, it's a tough list now. But I gotta put Denver at number 5. The way they came back, the way they was resilient in that game was incredible, bro.
Okay.
You know
Who's
what I'm
4?
saying? But there are other people though that did very well, like the Philadelphia Eagles. They got to be number 4. I
Okay.
mean, they showed up and showed out and showed what type of team they were. You know what I'm saying? And I love the fucking what they did. At number 3, I gotta put the Detroit Lions. I'm not gonna put them at top, but I'm gonna put the Detroit Lions, bro, at number 3. You know what I'm saying? And they did their thing. They showed out last night. They did what they had to do. They busted at Jameer Gibbs with that 79-yard run. How about that? Oh my god! And nobody has nothing to say about that. Y'all quiet. So anyway, that was incredible. I gotta put the Colts, man. I mean, goddamn, what's going on with the Indianapolis Colts, man? They are incredible. They are incredible. I can't say enough about them. I think I think they're in contention to go to the AFC Championship, to be honest. But at number one, I gotta put at the power ranking, man. I gotta put Kansas City Chiefs, man. They're number one.
All
They
right.
What?
gotta be my number one. They got. I know they was against the Raiders, and I know everybody like that was the Raiders, but they gave them a goose egg, man. Anytime you can give another team a goose egg, bro, you won, bro. You are the man, and they're all the way back, full fledged. That's my top five.
Mo, give me your top five. Your top five power rankings as week 7 comes to a close.
Well, at number 5, I got the Chiefs. They doing their thing. They moving up the ranks. 4, I got the Eagles. At number 3, once again, y'all laughed at me in the beginning of the year. The 49ers are still winning, y'all. At number 2, I got the Lions. And number 1, I got the Indianapolis Colts Giants.
Indiana Coach Jack. Okay. D Jones, where we at with your power rankings?
It ain't the Jags. I'm Jagophobic, so it ain't the Jags, and it ain't the Giants. Number 5.
You suck.
I'm Jagophobic. Number 5. I hate Jags. It's the New England Patriots. Y'all looking? Y'all ain't looking, but I got the Pats at 5. At 4, I got the Eagles. At 3, I got the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know what other name Mo is giving these people, but it's definitely the Colts. Number 2, I got the Lions. And number 1, I got the Chiefs.
You got
There
the
you go.
Chiefs better than the Lions? Okay, all right.
They
Okay.
beat them.
I did the same thing.
Oh, I saw that, but that's why I didn't say nothing. Okay. All right, so Jay, give me your top 5 power rankings.
First off, I want to write this down that how we had a chance to name the Lions number 1 and didn't. Let's
Right.
do this. Let's memorialize this moment. Uh, Number 5, I'm going for the team that's actually going to win the AFC East, Buffalo Bills. Number 4, Green Bay Packers. Number 3, I'm not down on them yet. They've had some injuries. I think they gonna get right at some point. They get some players back. I'm going with the Eagles at number 3. Number 2, I got to go with the Indianapolis Colts. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think that they're probably the second best team in the league. And number 1, I got the LA Rams and Matthew Stafford. Man, that dude playing out of his mind right now.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that leads me to the next question. You know, we ask these same questions every week. Who are you, Howie Bell? Who are your top 5 MVP candidates after week 7? You know, combine all 7 weeks. Who are we looking at?
You know what, man? It's tough, man. It's a lot of good players right now. I'm gonna say, as much as I don't like the San Francisco 49ers, bro, yeah,
Don't do it,
McCaffrey,
Howie.
man. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
okay. No,
Yeah.
I hear you.
All right. McCaffrey gotta be in my top because of the came off the injury. You know what I'm saying? To do what he's doing right now, he's the reason why San Francisco is doing what they're doing right now. And I'm gonna tell you that he's got to be one of my. And it's no particular order, but he's got to be in our top 5.
Okay.
Um, I got to go with Jameer Gibbs from the Detroit Lions. I mean, like, oh my God! I mean, what does he have to do to prove that he is a MVP caliber player? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does he have to do? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming. I would say Montgomery too, but that wouldn't be fair. So let me say this. Daniel Jones, man, the Colts, man, I don't know. This boy is on another level, another planet. I got him up there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, man. Y'all boy, man, from the Patriots, bro. That quarterback, what's his name again?
Drake May. You mean Drake May?
Drake May. I
Yeah.
like that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Drake May is doing his thing, bro. I got him up there because he's taking a team where they didn't expect them to be. You know what I'm saying? To where they are now. So I really like Drake May, man. I really
Okay.
do. And my number one, uh, guy, I gotta stick with Patrick Mahomes. I got to because who else is better than him right now? And nobody else. I don't care if you dice it up, slice it up, put a new guy in here, a rookie, this guy and that. Patrick Mahomes is still the number one quarterback in the NFL and the MVP number one.
Mo, give me your top 5 MVP rankings after week 7.
Week 7, 5. At week 7, number 5, I got Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, number 5. I got Jared Goff at number 4. I got Stafford at number 3. I got Jonathan Taylor at number 2. Because he's a big part of what's going on with them Colts, man. Jonathan Taylor is showing out.
Yeah.
And number 1, Danny Dimes, man.
Yeah. So go ahead, D Jones.
Okay, had to get my book.
He's lousy. He's lousy.
At number 5, I got Drakeland May from the New England Patriots.
Drakeland May.
I like him. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
At number 4, I got Bijan Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
At 3, I got Jonathan Taylor. He's the real reason. It ain't Danny. Jonathan Taylor. Number 2, I got Patrick Mahomes. And number 1, this man playing his ass off, and he's 76 years old, Matthew Stafford.
Okay, I like the slam of the book too. Okay, where we at, Jay? With yours?
Listen, I'm gonna call the head master, man, because I think D Jones be filling my homework all the goddamn time, bro. For real. We need an inquiry. Number 5, I got Aaron Rodgers. Like, even though they lost that game, he still put up stats in that game. And so if they win that division, which I think they will, and he keeps playing well, he's gonna be in the conversation. Number 4, I got Jared Goff. I think that Jared Goff is the reason why, the Lions are doing what they're doing offensively, because he spreads that ball around so much so that they can't focus on stopping the running game. Number 3, I got Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because how can you not have him on the list the way he's playing? Number 2, I got Jonathan Taylor for the Colts.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, all this Danny Dimes talk, you can do all you want to. That dude has run for 700 yards in 7 games and 10 touchdowns. He is the straw that stirs the drink in Indy, bro. And number 1, I got Matthew Stafford. Listen to this. Matthew Stafford in 7 games has thrown for 1,900 yards, 17 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions. That is insanity, bro.
In 7 games. Yeah.
7 games, he's over 2,000 yards, basically.
Yeah, he's balling. He's balling.
7 games. Let's make sure we say that in 7, and we still got 10 more weeks to go. At the average,
That's what I'm saying.
At the rate we going right now, this dude could eclipse 6,000 yards, almost 7,000 yards at the rate we're going now. So
Without Puka.
yeah,
Puka's been hurt.
Yeah. I think everybody's overlooking him too. That's my number 1. All right, so Howie Bell. Now, since the NBA season's kicking off tonight, we got switch things up, Howie Bell. So, and I've asked this question before a couple weeks ago. I've asked it a couple times. But now that we know what the teams are looking like, we know the settings of who's playing with who, we know who got drafted with who, and we definitely know who signed with who. What are the top 5 things you're looking forward to this upcoming NBA season that's kicking off on NBC tonight?
Ah, man, I don't know. Jesus Christ, there's so much. I want to see. I don't know. Does everybody play tonight?
No, it's 2 games.
A lot of teams do. No, the Celtics not playing. A couple teams aren't, but
it's only 2 games on tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking for. Just regardless of tonight, I'm looking at what Durant is gonna do. I'm looking at what OKC is gonna do. I'm looking at what the Lakers are gonna do. I'm looking at what Westbrook is going to do with this new team, and I'm looking what the Pistons are going to do. And those are my top 5, and I'm really looking forward to see, of course, especially what the Pistons are going to do, because I think that we're going to be right there in the mix, even though I love the New York Knicks. I really do. I think the Knicks are probably going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, but they'll probably be there with the Pistons. So I'm looking forward to this. I got a really good outtake on this, man, and that's my 5, right? Real quick.
All right, Mo, give me your top 5 things you're looking forward to.
I've said this before. I'm looking forward. I'm going to say it again. I'm looking forward to the Celtics getting their ass whooped every game that they step on the court. I'm
L,
so,
L.
I'm
I'm
so.
recording this.
Listen,
I'm recording this.
they gonna be. I remember before they got Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen, they were giving away tickets. And you go to the boys club and put your name on the list. You even have to sign a list. You can get some tickets. Soon as they got them
Courtside.
tickets were gone, they gonna be giving away tickets again. You can walk into the garden and damn near sit on the bench. I'm telling you that.
All right, we
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to the Knicks stomping the mud hole in that damn Detroit basketball. Yeah, right. I can't wait. Howie, you can love the Knicks all you want. I ain't got no love for no Pistons. I don't even want a car that look like a piston. I don't even want a car that got Pistons in it. And since JD is here, I hope we stop a hole inside of Eric Spoelstra. I hope he can't even get his voice up. Him and the Heat. Him and Pat Riley. I'm still mad with Pat Riley for getting mad and leaving the Knicks. He was supposed to do all that in New York. He got mad because he couldn't have full control. Anything else you want to add about what I'm looking for, Frank?
No, you got your 5. You got your 5.
Thank you.
But I will leave you with this. I recorded this, and I'm gonna make sure I play it back. I'm gonna play it back.
We play the Celtics on Friday.
I'm gonna have a good time. Don't let
Friday
the
the Knicks play the Celtics in New York.
Yeah, and the Celtics are supposed to lose. So you ain't gonna want to see me if they win, Mo. You ain't gonna want to see me if they win, because I will let you have it. D Jones, where we at? What's yours?
We play the Celtics on Sunday, so that's one.
Yeah.
2, Mo, my Pistons been to 5 NBA finals, okay? And I've witnessed them win 3. I wasn't alive when the Knicks won, so I really don't care about y'all, okay? No, don't care about y'all. So number 5, I do want to see who's going to be on top of the East. I think it's a 4 race between the Knicks, the Pistons, Orlando, and
Cleveland.
And Cleveland. You're right. I think one of them 4 is going to be top of the East. Number 4, I'm interested to see how Coach Brown is going to coach the Knicks. I think if the Knicks will play the bench and my man didn't run the starters to death, they could have won a long time ago. But the Knicks, they probably cursed. Nobody really give a shit. Number 3, I want to see what Dallas do. If Kyrie Irving and Mr. Glass can stay healthy, Dallas might do something. Number 4, I'm interested to see if Anthony Edwards can take another leap and become a better player and get in like the top 3 conversation. And number 1, I'm interested to see if Jaden Ivey, when he actually come back to healthy, how much he can help the Pistons.
Okay. Can I just jump in here and say one thing? The biggest team in the East that I'm looking at, 2 teams that I have my eye on, is got to be Cleveland, because the way they collapsed, and it's got to, without a shadow of a doubt, it's got to be the New York Knicks, to see how they handle themselves and see how
Absolutely.
things. Yeah. But I'm really curious about Cleveland, and I'm even a little curious about Orlando. I just don't think Orlando's there yet. But the way Cleveland collapsed and the way the Celtics collapsed, the Celtics I could see because of the injuries. Cleveland, damn, they were there. They were there. I don't know what happened. Best team in the league all year. I don't know what happened. And nobody's even talking about them this upcoming season. So, and they got
wait. The Celtics collapsed long before they had injuries.
Let's not. No, they didn't. Let's not go down
Yes,
there.
they did.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding me?
All right, let Jay answer this, and then I'll answer your question. I'll come back to you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jay.
So I'm gonna go from number 1 to number 5 for me. Number 1, I'm looking forward to seeing, will the OKC Thunder repeat? Will they, because they're really young, will they get seduced by the limelight, and get caught up and not really have a good season? Or will they lock in, and really use their talent the way they did last year to repeat?
Or was they going to all the titty bars that you used to go to?
Correct. And they probably going to do what you just said, more than likely. Number 2, I want to see LeBron James in the Lakers. I want to see what they look like this year, man. I mean, that to me is the biggest story going on. Like, will it be his last season? What the Lakers going to look like? Will the additions help? Will Luca being on Ozempic
Yeah.
help the team? I don't know. I want to see. Number 3, the Dallas Mavericks. Will Nico Collins look like the genius that I think he is for getting up off of Luca? And getting AD and then getting the draft picks. To like solidify. That I think that was a genius move to do. Or will they underachieve and he gets scapegoated by the ownership and they fire him? Even though he could have made that move. Without their approval. Number 4, I want to see if the Orlando Magic can become relevant again for the first time in about 30 years.
They're not.
I really want to see that.
On Pablo.
They could.
They got talent, man. I mean, they got talent.
Yeah, they could. They could. I agree with that. Keep going, Jay. They could.
And number 5 for me, which is really number 1, can Ime Udoka stay up off them white gals long enough to get a championship? He had already missed out on one ring in Boston because he had to mess with them juices, baby. Come on, dog.
But Jay, let me just say that out of the 5 you picked, Nico is gonna look like a star by December. You know why? Cooper Flag. People gonna forget all about Luka, and they gonna be talking about Cooper Flag. Because I've seen Cooper Flag play a couple of these preseason games. They already forgot about Luka right now. They ain't even thinking about Luka right now. They like, look what we got right now. You know what I mean?
But Frank, see, you and I were like the only 2 people who really liked that trade from the start. I like the trade, getting off Luka to bring in. I mean, if you're getting AD and you're getting other players in exchange for that, bro, man, do that deal.
Yeah, and not overextend for somebody who don't play no defense. Number 1, and this was before we even knew Cooper was going to get drafted. We didn't know the draft thing at the time. And then they ended up landing, man, this dude is going to look like, mark my words, by December, Nico out of Dallas is going to look like the executive of the decade. Not the year, the decade. Because the
That's
Dallas Mavericks
depending
put
on
together
if
something.
AD don't get hurt walking up the steps.
Well, we know he's going to get hurt. The question is for how long.
And I got another question, Frank.
Yes, sir.
You left Ime at number 1 talking about can he stay off the white girls in
Gals.
Gals. Okay. You got Boston Gals or Houston Gals?
Hey, I'm gonna take Houston.
It's inevitable.
So then what you say? He cooked. You said it's impossible.
Have you seen these women, even the white gals in Houston?
But
Now I can say this. Now hold on. Can I say this, Frank? Before you say something, I have done several shows in Boston in my 30-year tenure as a stand-up comedian, and I can say that Boston has some of the most beautiful women in the country. I gotta say that. So it ain't.
Agree with you.
Let me say this too. In Houston, no one's gonna care what Ime does because Ime ain't gonna be messing around the way he did in Boston, messing around with no executives' wives. In Houston, he can do whatever the hell he wants. Here, when you mess with somebody who's in the executive office, their wife, everybody gonna be upset. You know what I mean?
Because the thing about it, Frank, the women in Boston are just smarter. They're just smarter.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. The women in Boston are just more intelligent, bro.
Sure, Houston no time soon.
I love Houston, but they're just not as smart. And their bodies are incredible, but they're just not as intelligent. That's another.
The views of that statement belong to Howie Bell and Howie Bell Incorporated.
And look, I'm from
not
Detroit.
Reflect on any of us.
Howie just did the equivalent of what Charles Barkley did with San Antonio, talking about them fat women down there.
And maybe worse. He's talking about their intelligence.
AD, Chuck said.
Hey, look, they just not, bro.
Chuck said they be double-fisted churros.
Hey,
I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down. I'll put a DC, Virginia, Boston, New York, Chicago, Detroit type of woman on high intelligent over, my Mississippi and my Alabama and my Georgia girls and I Florida. I love them to death.
Stop.
I love them to death. They got the best bodies now. They get the best bodies in the world. They just don't measure up when it comes to 2 times 2. I'm just trying to say. They just don't.
How is it they don't read good? They don't read good.
They don't really. They got the best bodies in the world, though. Now I'll put their bodies up above
Oh my
anybody
God.
No.
No.
Hey, read this. Read this real quick. They be like, what?
Bo,
See, I ain't the only one. You see what I'm saying?
No, I know a lot of highly intelligent women from Houston, for the record, okay? I'm not with Howie on this. Don't put me on this, Howie.
Mo, you ain't gonna get my disclaimer for me.
What you say?
You're not gonna get my disclaimer for me.
The
I love
views
the
of
death,
Howie
man.
Bell and this crazy motherfucker here is not the views of nobody else on this damn set. Howie done went on the reservation. We still
And
love him.
I'm about to get a whole bunch of flack from women from the South, but I love them to death.
Boy, I tell you, you
Hey,
make
Howie,
look.
what's
You know what
that?
they're gonna say?
What's this
You know what they're
called?
gonna say? You make one damn movie, you gonna start talking. You gonna start dissing black women
Ah,
already.
As soon as you
damn.
get super famous, they gonna cancel your ass.
They
They gonna find this footage, bro. And that's we gonna get paid. We get blowed up then. We gonna blow up then, bro. We going viral for these comments. How we call Beyonce is stupid? How we call Beyonce and Meg Thee Stallion stupid?
Where them fans at?
They
Where them
gonna
fans at?
hire Howie to do some type of award show down south, and then he gonna have to apologize. You know what? I really didn't mean it.
Nigga, I'm gonna have to put my boots on the ground, nigga. Where them fans at?
Listen, they gonna say, listen, the headline gonna say something he didn't say.
Right.
Because what he said, what he actually said was,
Howie
Houston women are not very smart. But the headline gonna say, how we calls Beyonce and Meg Thee Stallion stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because they both from Houston, right? That's what the headline gonna be.
I'm gonna have to get my Donald Trump on, and I'll be like, that's not what I really meant. What I really meant was, you guys were incredibly intelligent. You're beautiful.
No,
Like,
they what Donald would say. They what Donald say. He would say they ain't what I really meant. What I really meant was they're unintelligent. That's what he said. I didn't say they were stupid. I said they were unintelligent. He was saying the same shit a different way.
This shit just took a turn so quick.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. We gotta get back to box seats at some point.
On that note, let's get ready to wrap this up, man. Because question, Howie Bell, tell everybody out there how they can follow you, bro.
I guess I don't know if they want to follow me at all right now. I love y'all women. I love y'all. Y'all know I do. From all stages. Trust me, I was in Jacksonville. Quick story. I was in Jacksonville years ago. I was with a play called Ain't Nothing Like Family. My brother was the producer of. And, man, I was doing PA work, and I had women in my hotel room from Jacksonville, dog, and we had a ball. When I tell you, dog, this back in, Jay, I got all of 1996, bro. Yep, 1990, and I got kicked out of school, and I went and did the tour and went back to school. But I'll tell you something. So Jacksonville is one of my favorite places in the world, bro.
Okay,
with
so
the women with the best bodies
Howie.
on the planet. Anyway, Howie Bezell, HOWIEBIZZELL.
Thank you, Bo. Tell everybody out there how they can follow you.
Houston, we have a problem.
Y'all see it, Mo_comic.
MOE_comic on Instagram, Maurice Smith on Facebook.
www.jagophobic. I hate all Jags. Jaguars, to be specific.
Jaguars.
And Jay, how can we follow you, bro?
Oh man.
Listen, you can follow me to the Bulletproof Vest store in Houston if I'm with Howie, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? That's an open carry state. I'm with Howie, bro. We need some goddamn protection. At JD Hayes at fan base, baby. I'm out here every day. What's up with it?
All right, y'all, we out of here, man. As you can see,
Scarface looking for your ass. Scarface looking for your ass, Howie.
The ghost of Pimp C is gonna haunt your ass.
Tomorrow, 5 o'clock.